Adventurous kids, explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today we are going
tell you about the Aztec.
The Aztec civilization was one of the most powerful and influential cultures in Mesoamerican history, flourishing between the 14th and 16th centuries. The Aztecs established a vast empire in central Mexico with their capital city, Italan, located on an island in the middle of Lake Texcoco. This remarkable city, built on a network of canals and causeways, amazed Spanish conquistadors with its size, structure, and beauty. At its height, the Aztec Empire controlled millions of people across a wide territory through a combination of military conquest, political alliances, and tribute systems. The name Aztec comes from the people from Aztlan. Legend says Aztlan was the first home of the Aztecs. Aztlan means place of the herons in the Nahuatl language.
The Aztecs were deeply religious, and their belief system played a central role in their daily lives. They worshipped a large pantheon of gods, with the sun god being among the most important. The Aztecs believed that human sacrifices were necessary to nourish the gods and ensure the continuation of the world. This led to frequent ceremonies and rituals, some of which involved captives taken during warfare. While these practices might seem brutal today, they were considered sacred and essential by the Aztecs.
In addition to their religious practices, Aztecs were skilled engineers, farmers, and artists. Wow. They created intricate temples, pyramids, and palaces, and developed advanced agricultural techniques such as chinampas, man-made floating gardens that allowed them to grow food on the surface of lakes. Their markets were bustling centers of trade, offering goods like cacao feathers, obsidian, and handcrafted jewelry. Education was also important in Aztec society, with both boys and girls receiving instruction in various subjects, including history, religion, and warfare.
Wealthy people lived in homes made of stone or sun-dried brick. The king of the Aztecs lived in a large palace with many rooms and gardens. All of the wealthy had a separate bathing room that was similar to a sauna or steam room. Bathing was an important part of the Aztec daily life.
Poor people lived in smaller one or two room huts that had thatched roofs made from palm leaves. They had gardens near their homes where they could grow vegetables and flowers. Inside the house, there was four main areas. One area was where the family would sleep, generally on mats on the floor. Other areas included a cooking area, an eating area, and a place for shrines to the gods.
Aztec kids did go to school. All Aztec children were required by law to attend school. Boys and girls usually stayed at home when they were young, learning from their parents. But when they got older, they went to school to learn important skills. Boys and girls went to separate schools. Boys learned how to be warriors, farmers, or leaders, while girls learned cooking, weaving, and how to care for a home. Some kids also learned music, dancing, and religion. School was a big part of Aztec life, and everyone was expected to learn and help their community.
The Aztecs enjoyed playing games. One of the most popular games was a board game called Patoli. Just like with many board games today, players would move their pieces around a board by rolling dice. Another popular game was Bola Malitsi. This was a ball game played with a rubber ball on a court. Players had to pass the ball around using their hips, shoulders, heads, and knee. Some historians believe the game was used in preparation for war.
The main staple of the Aztec diet was maize. Similar to corn, they ground the maize into flour to make tortillas. Other important staples were beans and squash. Besides these three main staples, the Aztec ate a variety of foods, including insects, honey, dogs, and snakes. Perhaps the most valued food was the cocoa, being used to make chocolate or chocolate.
Aztecs had strict punishments for crimes that seemed simple to us today. For example, a person could face the death penalty for cutting down a living tree. Other serious crimes, including moving a field's boundary to steal land, major theft, treason, and causing public trouble. A commoner could also get the death penalty for wearing cotton.
The fall of the Aztec Empire came with the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors, led by Herman Cortés in 1519. The Spaniards allied with rival indigenous groups and eventually captured Tenochtitlan in 1521 after months of siege and battle. European diseases, superior weaponry, and internal dissent contributed to the empire's collapse. Despite its tragic end, the Aztec legacy lives on in modern Mexico through its language, Nahuatl, cultural traditions, and archaeological remains.
The Aztecs spoke a language called Nahua. Many Aztec words were later incorporated into the Spanish language. Some of these words, such as chocolate, tomato, ocelot, coyote, and avocado, have also become part of the English language. The Aztec had no alphabet of their own, but they used picture writing to record their history.
Today, many Mexicans or Mexicans have Aztec and other Native American forefathers. People still use Aztec symbols in Mexico or Mexico. On the Mexican flag, there is a picture of an eagle on a cactus with a snake in its mouth. This was an Aztec symbol. Even the name Mexico is an Aztec word.
Today, historians and archaeologists continue to study the Aztecs to better understand their complex society, achievements, and influence. The story of the Aztec Empire remains a powerful reminder of the rise and fall of civilizations and the lasting impact they can have on the world. Speaking of Aztecs, they also have a thing called the Aztec death whistle that makes a horrifying screaming noise when you blow into it. Thanks so much for watching
this episode of Adventurous Kids. Blessed be.
What did you learn today? Adventurous Kids. Adventurous Kids. What was the most interesting fact? Adventurous Kids. Adventurous Kids.